So Jeff, what's your advice for next week and how we should treat our portfolios looking into this election?
Yeah, to me, it's really, it's funny because at the beginning of the year we thought this would be a big event, and I don't think there could be a bigger non-event as things are shaking out. And I say that because Democrats may win the House. I think everything I've read says there's zero chance they can win the Senate. So you from an investment standpoint, you got to look at, well, what's the surprise? Well, is it baked in that the Democrats win? Well, if they do, so there's no policies the next 2 years. They're not going to be able to impeach. They're not going to be able to do things that are going to impact the economy. So it's status quo. And, we were joking, maybe it turns into 2 years of they're going to vote to repeal the tax cuts. But just like the Republicans did for 6 years on repealing Obamacare, it's a non-event. So the markets have already kind of decided the stimulus is done even before the election came out. So there might be some volatility next week. If you're like John and aggressive, maybe it's a buying opportunity if it goes down. If it goes up and you were one of the people that don't like a 10% drop in your portfolio, maybe that's a selling opportunity. But to me, 2 weeks from now, we probably won't even be talking about it.
I think Jeff brings up a lot of good points, and I just want to echo kind of how we left the previous segment before the break, and it's that whatever happens next week, whatever happens tomorrow, whatever happens the following month, isn't necessarily super relevant to your financial plan, because we're in this for the long haul. Even if you're a conservative investor approaching retirement, your money's still invested for 30, 40 years. If you're an aggressive investor, your money's invested for 30 or 40 years. So I think we've been conditioned to believe that all of these short-term events really matter. What really matters is that you're in the right risk profile. It doesn't really matter what happens with the election. It doesn't really matter what happens in the market tomorrow. What matters is that you're comfortable and you can sleep at night. And ultimately, like Jeff and I talk about all the time, and Mike too, is that it all comes back to the financial plan. Does your financial plan say you can retire? Does your financial plan bake in what happens if the market goes down 10, 15, 20%? If we know those answers, we don't have anything to be scared of. And I think a lot of our Mason and Associates clients feel really good about their financial plan, which means whatever the market throws at us over the next week or month, I think we're ready for it.